Hey guys, how have you been doing? Have you ever been on a bike ride and just been completely exhausted? Or maybe you've had somebody who's in a little bit better shape than you or a little bit better health and they want to go for a bike ride and you just are not looking forward to it because of all that pedaling. Or maybe you want to go out hunting, but holy heck, that is a hike all the way to the back 40. And by the time you get back there, you're drenched in sweat because you're carrying all your gear. And who really wants to do that? Or maybe you just want to cruise around downtown with minimal effort. These days, electric bikes are becoming all the rage, not just with the younger crowd, but with us older folks who also want a little bit of a break on pedaling duty. Now, as it happens, Eric has actually been wanting an electric bike for the last couple of years because he is done with having to walk all the way back to the backwoods. Being able to just take a bike all the way back there not only saves time, not only saves energy, but it's quiet. The deer don't hear your footsteps. So if you can ride your bike all the way back to your blind or your tree stand, the deer are never even gonna know you went by. So let's go take a look.
This is the HovRanger Ebike with torque sensor, made by Hovsco. Eric is our residential mountain bike expert. He has put together many professional grade mountain bikes over the years. So this one was no different than the others he's put together, except for the battery, which it has a battery.
Had to test the brakes, make sure they're stopping good.
Okay. All right.
So we got to get this charged up before we can put some power to it.
So
that was 100% Eric power.
All right, so what was your impressions getting it out of the box? You've assembled a lot of
This packaged
bikes.
very well. They had foam on everything that could get scratched.
You've put a lot of mountain bikes together. How does it compare?
It's very simple to put together. You could probably, most guys just do it without the instructions and a couple bolts here and there. But if you never put a bike together, I would recommend reading the instructions.
As far as the overall quality and build and features, how does it compare to a regular mountain bike?
Everything looks really, really good on it. The finish is nice. My only concern, maybe the chain, but time will tell how long that will last, you know. It does have disc brakes, and they appear to be a hydraulic disc. They have little pistons in here that push on the pads. A normal disc brake would have a cable that would pull it together. So a hydraulic's a little bit of a upgrade over a cable disc brake. Most high-end mountain bikes have hydraulic disc brakes. Like, I guess I'm getting old, so I need some electric assist. And I'm gonna try to drive this to work. And I think it's like 8 miles. It's not too far.
Yeah.
The HovRanger comes with your standard all-terrain tires, and of course the disc brakes like we mentioned, but it also has front suspension. And because this is an electric bike, it also comes with lights on the front. And what Eric noticed is it has palm grips, which are great for long distance traveling to keep your hands from getting fatigued. Has a really nice finish. The frame is not super heavy, but it's heavy duty. And of course, it's got reflectors on the pedals and another light on the rear. The chain is a little bit lighter duty than what he's used to seeing on a mountain bike, but this bike is not going to be using the chain quite as much as your standard mountain bike, so it likely is sufficient for what you're going to be using. Let's give it a good off-road test. The Hovsco HovRanger Ebike with torque sensor is pretty much nearly just like a regular mountain bike. It steers like a regular mountain bike, it pedals like a regular mountain bike, and the suspension is very similar to a regular mountain bike. But that's where the similarities stop, because this bike doesn't require foot pedal, or if you use the torque sensor, you can actually go quite quickly with just a minimal pedaling effort. which is great if you don't want to expend a lot of energy trying to get to your hunting spot and get yourself all sweaty in the meantime. The bike goes quite fast. I wasn't quite sure what to expect at first, so I just tested out the torque sensor pedaling. At this point, you can see that I'm actually using the hand throttle. The hand throttle is featherable, so you can go faster or slower depending on how fast you depress the lever. It's a great option if you're short on time trying to get out hunting and the daylight is fading. Obviously our daylight is growing, but in the fall, sometimes it's hit or miss trying to get out there before the deer end up leaving. The bike itself is slightly more heavyweight than your regular average mountain bike, but far lighter than a dirt bike.
Alright, so Suzanne did the off-road testing for you guys. Now I'm going to do a little bit of on-road, see what the top speed throttle only and then top speed with pedal assist 5. Let's hit it. This bike is real peppy on pedal assist 5. Alright, looks like we're all clear for full speed run. This will be throttle only. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Looks like we're holding steady at 21. Alright, let's give her some pedal assist. 26, 27, 28.
Yes, you heard that right. Eric was able to get the bike up to 28 miles per hour through the pedal assist. Now, the bike does come locked so that it prevents you from going too fast to meet with certain regulations depending on what state you're in and such. You can unlock the bike. In the program, it gives you an option where you can actually take that function off and go even faster still with a little bit less emphasis on the pedaling. It basically has added pedal assist to make you go even faster each time you push down the pedal. Eric didn't discover this until he took it out again later, but be aware that you can actually go faster than 28 miles per hour on this bike.
So it looks like we about 20 mile an hour throttle only. We hit 28 with pedal assist. Huh? Uh-oh. We're gonna get the neighbor on video. Doing a bike review.
Ah.
Getting you on camera.
I didn't realize you were doing a review. I just heard you going, 20 miles an hour. I was like, nah, not that fast.
Dude, this thing flies.
So it's an electric bike, I'm assuming, then?
Yeah, battery's right here.
Huh?
So you got like pedal assist and then throttle. You ever rode a bike?
Yes, I've ridden a bike.
Okay.
I just bought a
Dude,
bike.
you gotta try this thing. Like, this is in the hardest gear right now, so you don't even need many gears, really.
Uh-huh. All right.
It will,
I got it.
so you don't even need to use the throttle. Once you start pedaling a little bit, the motor will kick in.
Jesus. This is weird.
Go on the road.
That thing just kicks right in.
It does.
You don't have to do like much.
Yeah, you can go 20, like barely doing anything.
Like half a pedal and it's like, yeah, go.
Yeah, it rips, don't it? And you, right with your left hand, you got throttle only if you just want to do throttle only.
Yeah, I'm not touching any of that stuff. I'm not chance
But-
breaking this thing.
Yeah, you barely have to pedal and it just takes off on you. I think it's got, with the pedal assist, I think a 40-mile range.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that kind of defeats the purpose of having a bike.
Well, you still got to work a little bit.
Not really. That thing just kind of takes off. It just, like, you again, half a pedal and it goes,
Yeah.
like you're gone.
Yeah. I mean, you can turn it down. This is the highest one, but it's got up to 5 settings.
Yeah.
You know, the more you want to work out, you can just click it down, but.
Oh, that's cool though.
Yeah. I like running back to the woods and stuff, you know?
Uh-huh.
You just hop on this and whoop, right back. We did get it for like hunting though, because it's quiet.
Yeah.
You know, like deer, no footsteps. They'll hear you walking, but when you ride this,
Yeah, they don't hear it.
And I got to thinking of another great use for this. I can put it in the bucket of the tractor, and during hay season, if something breaks down, whether the tractor or equipment, I can jump on the bike and really quickly get back to the barn, grab the tools and supplies that I need, and get back to the fields before the sun's even had a chance to blink an eye. Normally, I'd have to walk all the way back, and 9 times out of 10, I would still forget stuff. So having this on hand, being able to just throw it into the bucket of the tractor is a lifesaver and a time saver.
So what did you guys think? Do you think this is something that you could ever see yourself using? Again, like I said, I never thought it'd be something that I would see myself using, but after riding it around on the hayfield, it was so much fun. This thing whips it pretty fast, but I'm gonna caution you, you have to be careful because it does go so fast. It is not a car, but it pretty much almost goes as fast as a side-by-side, and that's pretty fast. Comment down below how you think you might put something like this to use. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I know Eric really enjoys this, and he is excited to put it to use this fall, getting back to the woods. Anyway, guys, take care. I hope you guys are well, and if you're not well, I'll say a prayer for you. Love you guys so much. Thank you. Bye.